Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben, and well, we're here with a really good man and a local, and this is Eli. And Eli in his 1998 Honda Civic. And this is the first older Civic on the channel. You see them everywhere. Why? Because they're so good. Completely. They just won't die. And now this thing is going to last forever. I don't even know how long. I mean, that engine will be freaking... Man, I don't even know. This is mind-boggling, but here we go. We're going to kick it off. This is a how many liter?
It's a 1.6, isn't it?
1.6, just a little guy.
Single overhead can.
All right, let's do it. Let's kick off the oil change. All right, we're going to crack her loose and drain her down. We got our 17 mil Allen, or should I say socket? What am I saying? Allen key. I'm thinking of something else. And this is should be a piece of cake. There the little guy is right there, little teeny oil pan. I'll give you some light.
Perfect. Thank you.
Beautiful. It's right there. Beautiful. And you've been doing this all the time, I guess. And is this your first AMSOIL, right? First time?
Correct. My first AMSOIL, probably my 100th oil change.
Wow. All right. So you used to be like me. I used to have a 2000 Pontiac Grand Am. And on that little thing, I used to change it like every 2,500 miles.
Wow.
So now today, we're not doing an engine flush because of the small leak.
Correct.
And you're leaking what? How much every so often?
I would say that I go through 1/4 of an entire quart per month.
All right, a quart a month, so that's nothing terrible.
No.
But definitely it'd be good if you could fix it on account of the environment. But it's one of those things where at the moment he's not going to be fixing it, so we're not going to flush it. Because flushing it could expedite the leak a little bit.
All right, we ready?
Yep, we're ready.
3,
and here she
2,
goes.
1.
There she blows.
150 miles
on that oil. Yep. So he wanted to clean it without a flush by just putting in another motor oil. Yep. And that way we did a short
oil change prior to the best oil change.
Beautiful. All right. We'll drop her down here, let her drain down, and time to change the filter. So we're getting to this filter, and boy is it tough. I didn't think it would be this tough. So it's right there. He's pointing to it. He's got a K&N filter on right here behind the oil pan, directly behind where the bolt is. And now he's going to crack it with the wrench. Oops. And so he's got a huge socket that just goes right onto the filter. And then we'll be priming our AMSOIL filter.
I'm your yoga friend. I'm excited to upgrade to the 10th gen because I'm jealous of how the oil filter is vertical.
That was a good video of Vladimir.
I know.
Yeah.
Vlad's amazing. I am such a fan of yoga. Okay.
Good stuff. There it is.
Do you want me to just place this in the pan?
Yeah, just empty it out. You're good. Empty it out, and we'll prep our fresh filter. All right, the moment of truth to prep the oil filter. This is the AMSOIL oil filter, and it comes in this cute little packaging, and you can pop her out of her package. And I'll show this here. This is the 99% efficiency at 20 microns, and this filter, good for 15,000 miles. Now, since this car has 200,000 miles, we were just talking about this, there's a lot of buildup in there, and all that buildup's going to end up in this oil filter, and you can show it to him now. We'll show him how good it is. You can crack her out, rip her out of her package. And this filter filters at a much higher efficiency, say, than a Honda filter or a lot of these other Ford, Chrysler. It's a huge difference, huge upgrade. And the medium holds 4 times more contaminants than cellulose paper filters. And then the anti-drain back valve is silicone. It's upgraded. And you can actually start lubing her up. We'll get her all nice and wet. And yep. Uh-oh. It's all emotional. The emotions are running.
I don't understand how excited I've been.
I know.
Months for this.
Oh, you got to be quiet. It's like a ritual of lube. And then he's going to wet it up. Go 1 finger, 2 finger, whatever feels best. You got to kind of feel it out as you go. You can see he's still getting used to this stuff. He's kind of coloring outside the lines there a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
More is more.
Yep, exactly.
Whoever told you less is more is lying to you.
Exactly. He's giving the truth. AMSOIL is a whole lot more. And we'll be out ripping around in a sec. So he's got it.
Due to my filter being perpendicular, I always just want to make it...
It's a little at an angle, huh?
Perfect.
All right, so we're not going to overfill it so it doesn't dump out. And now he's going to thread it on, same way that it came off. And like I was saying, that drain back valve doesn't deform over the course of the year, and the oil doesn't drain back out, so it circulates right away. When you cold start it, boom, about 80% of the wear is on cold start. So when you have that good filter, a lot less wear, engine lasts longer. And we'll be talking about the lube in a sec. So he's going to go underneath, slap on the filter, and we're good to go. All right, it's that time to feel her up. And we're going to give the liquid golden torch of honors to Eli. It's yours.
Thank you.
This is it. So pure, so clean, so 100% synthetic. And we'll give you a little close up here. We're coming in there. He's cracking it open. And here we go. It's happening. It is happening. Look at that. You can see right through it. That's how you know it's pure. And he likes the small funnel. It gives him a little smaller target, but it makes him stay accurate. Beautiful. And what do you say about 3.5 quarts going in? It's okay. It's okay. Little slip.
He's so good at lubrication.
I know.
Sending the bottle
He's got a rush because this is his first time. He's been watching all these videos, and he's thinking, how good is it going to feel, right?
I know, I just want to get behind the wheel.
Yeah, he just wants to see what it's like. There's nothing like the first time. Awesome. And we'll finish off. I think, what is it, about 3.5 quarts, or do you don't remember?
3.8, so we'll just use 4.
3.8. All right, there we go. Cool. So second one's going in. And I'll come back here. I'll do a tall pour. Ah, look at that. Look at that touch. Beautiful. All right, and if you hold, I'll pour. I'm going to come across the vehicle.
Go for it, buddy.
Here we go. Here we go. It's a good challenge. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The funnel couldn't take it. It got butterflies there. I didn't want to overflow. I was going so quick, it was bottlenecking down there. And it started overflowing.
Oh, we're having a blast here, guys.
You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I did not see it filling up. I couldn't see it with the. We have some side lighting. So I'm good to keep going?
Yeah.
All right, it's not going to. Hold on. Oh, it is overflowing. We got to get a bigger funnel. We're going to get a bigger funnel. All right, before we start her up, which is going to be our very first startup after AMSOIL, we wanted to go ahead over a couple products that are already in the car. The upper cylinder lubricant lubricates the upper rings, really helps with fuel mileage, running smoother, and helping with the ethanol separation. So this is already in this little angel. We got the PI Performance Improver. This right here is already in. This cleans the valves, all the carbon deposits inside the combustion chamber. If you have pinging, knocking, that's because you're having pre-detonation, and that's because you have too high compression for the gas, which the carbon fills up that combustion chamber, and then you have that problem. This gets all that crap out. That's how you get it out. So these are already in, and then our good man Eli has the flush. Now that's what we would have done, and we would have showed like a before and after of how the motor sounds, but we're not going to flush it. He wants to be a little bit more delicate because it does have a little oil leak. It's like a pan gasket leak. So he's going to get to that when he can. But for now, we're going to stay away from the flush, and we're going to go rip around the block. Let's do it. Before we start her up, we're going to throw in some upper cylinder lubricant. Let's go ahead and put her in. You'll see what it sounds like and how quick.
Gone.
Done. Perfect.
Wiggle and pull.
The moment of truth, our first startup with AMSOIL. Let's do it.
A little double tap on the fuel pump. 2, 1. Immediate oil pressure.
How's it sound? Oh my God.
212 with no issues at all.
Oh my God, this car runs so quiet.
You want to really hear quiet?
Wow. Look at this thing. It's like brand new. Plastics are so clean. Super clean.
The silicone spray has been helping a ton.
Oh, all right. So
all the seals on this inside, all the windows,
wow,
everything
all
has
the
been
trims.
touched. That's why a lot of the exterior sound is being, as they say, muffled.
Wow. Wow.
So that way, if you and your significant other have a conversation you don't want others to hear, or vice versa, you're someone out there you don't want to hear, yeah, silicone spray will make that happen.
Wow. All right.
Only $7.95 bottle, I think.
Wow. Yeah.
And now she's cold, so I'm excited to see how she is as as she gets hot.
All right.
But right off the bat, I gotta say, I don't know if some of the viewership will understand this, but the smoothness of the RPMs going from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1 is smoother. Wow. I have to say. And this is running against previously, as I explained to you, I was running one of the best, quote unquote best before AMSOIL oils, Valvoline Max Life high mileage oil, along with Lucas oil. This is like $20 a quart. Lucas oil pure synthetic, so 20% Lucas with 80% Valvoline, and that stuff is really viscous. It should make it smoother. But I have to say, this is coming up and then going down. It's very, very smooth. Now, the thing about obviously going more viscous, that ruins your gas mileage. And that was a big thing for me with an older car, making sure that I can protect it during cold starts, or if I want to put my foot down to pass someone, I can, make sure I have that film strength. And that's something that Lucas oil was giving me, but it was harming my gas mileage. So I'll definitely get back to you to let you know about how AMSOIL and that superior film strength compares to how I was running it before. Because I know I was taking care of it, but now I'm sending it to the next tier, as they say.
Awesome. So yeah, that was Vegas down there. So yeah, we're in the heart of Vegas, and so cool to have such a good subscriber, huge part of the channel right here in Vegas. It's awesome. It means so much, man, for you to do this tonight. It's great.
Thanks for having me, man. I've been like dying. Like, it was kind of like a switch. It just kind of like, it hit me out of nowhere. It's just like, I try to take care of my stuff. As my father says, if you take care of your stuff will take care of you. 1998 Honda Civic, 212,6654 miles on it, and I want to make it last to 400,000. I've had a head job, entire coolant system replaced, radiator, water pump, all the hoses. That valve job replaced the valves, the rockers, and they resurfaced the head. So this thing will last if I make it last. And obviously I was running the Valvoline Lucas oil, but I was like, something's missing. And I just kept searching, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, AMSOIL just slapped me across the face on this like Honda Civic forum. Wow. I'll be honest with you, I'm an American. I love my Chevys, I love my Fords, but I'm a day-to-day guy. I need to conserve my money right now until I'm in a better position. In Honda Civics, Civic in Japanese means city, right?
Oh, all right.
Did you know that?
I didn't know
this
that.
is a city car. This is built to be an econo box. So, I'm not dropping an LSX in this thing. I'm just trying to go from point A to point B, point C successfully, but get the best gas mileage, because obviously gas mileage costs money. And so if I can get this thing to last to 400,000, AMSOIL is definitely the way, because it is definitely superior for performance, superior film strength, superior price. If you can become everyone's like, oh, it's so expensive, it's hard to attain. You're lying to me. You are seriously lying to me. Go online.com. It's called the World Wide Web, www.worldwideweb, AMSOIL.com. Make sure you get this guy's link. Get what you need. Become a preferred customer. It is $10 a quart for exactly what you need for your car. That is completely comparable to the next best oil out there. Next best, not the best AMSOIL. So get yourself out there and buy these per the quart, and they'll make you last. Because they save you money per year as well if you're not needing to change your oil all the time. I mean, that's saving money. Saving money is saving lives. I can take my wife out to eat rather than buying oil.
Yep.
Happy wife, happy life. Happy
Exactly.
spouse, happy house is a thing.
Yep, exactly.
So, gotta say.
And now we got some air on even. Flip the air on just to feel it. Full air. How's it feeling now?
Going up a hill, a little bit of a load.
Uh-huh.
I would floor it, but she's still cold.
Oh, yeah, on the floor. How's it feeling now that it's warm?
I feel like there's less resistance in the pedal. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's less resistance in the pedal. So when I put my foot down, obviously it's from the foot to the throttle body to letting in more air fuel mixture, power to the piston, and I can go. I feel like there's less resistance between me and the pedal now. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Because obviously it's a less viscous oil than I was previously using because I want that superior film strength, but I can't get that unless I go more viscous. More viscous means more resistance inside the crankcase. More resistance inside the crankcase means worse gas mileage. It's literally math, people. I know not all of us will understand this, but even and I do.
So yeah, 100% synthetic, exactly.
That's superior film strength, but obviously needing that 5W30 without having to go up in viscosity. I mean, I can just feel how much more responsive she is. And yes, it's a she, so don't say anything about that. Don't tell my wife either. So. She'll get mad.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we got the whole experience. I'm sure we'll be back doing the transmission sometime soon.
Yes. I have another quote-unquote high-quality ATF in there, automatic transmission fluid. But I want to take it to the next tier, as I said, and I feel like AMSOIL's universal ATF fluid is the next step to take this, because usually the motor doesn't go on the high mileage cars, it's the transmission.
Yeah.
And when people have a car that's only worth $1,500 and the transmission guy says, well, this costs $1,500 to replace, what do you think they're going to do?
Chuck it.
Get rid of the car. I'm not getting rid of the car, I'm just going to use the best, hands down, ATF fluid to take this thing to, as I said, last 400,000 miles, which is only 188,000 miles away. That's not too far.
That's it. We're right around the block. All right. So check out this video in the middle. That's on the ATF fluid change. Thanks so much, Eli, for being a part of the channel. You're the best.
Thanks for having me, Eben, so much.
All right. We'll see you back next time on synthetic oil protection. Cheers to protection.